Okay, what we have planned for you is another Christmas special. We wanted to make sure that we got every single employee answering some questions. And then all at the end, I put on Instagram asking questions for me and Dad. Answers to those questions are now in this video. So make sure you stick around to the end to check that out. And Merry fucking Christmas, baby.
Gold records on the sheetrock. Not bad for a boy from Mississippi. Yeah, I could buy a Maybach, but I'm still in my F-150. And my last name is a whole lot bigger than I thought it'd be. A lot of things changed, except one thing, me. I'm still the same old redneck fuck, don't give a damn. Ain't afraid to throw a dead buck on my Instagram. Grain alcohol in my cup, got the whole house wall to wall, and I still ain't sold out. Wall to wall, and I still ain't sold out.
Now, like, it felt like a really good idea 3 minutes ago. Now with all the mics and the lights, I'm kind of freaking out.
Somebody's got to do it, right?
Okay, what's your name?
My name's Mike Hiscock.
That's, I guess, quite the interesting last name.
Yeah, it's from Newfoundland. My dad's from Newfoundland. Okay. It's a Newfoundland name.
How long have you worked for Ken White Construction?
Year and a half, almost a year and a half.
What do you do?
For those who don't know, I run the 315 for Ken White Construction. The best piece of equipment for Ken White Construction, biased opinion. I have a dozer, I have a Mini X, I have a skid steer, I have a shovel. It's the best, hands down. And if you don't have a grade beam for your rototilt, you're losing money.
I would agree with that. What is the most memorable project or job of 2023 to you?
For me, it's gonna be Algoma in Cowbogie.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
A lot of people wouldn't have guessed that.
Because I didn't think you liked that one.
I didn't necessarily love it, but I liked it because nobody gave me a plan for it.
Yeah.
Whether it was higher or lower, it was a multi-tiered step wall down to the water, as well as it went down to a plateau and then down to another rock wall. For me, it was extremely stressful, but it was also the most rewarding job for me because the homeowners were pumped.
What is your funniest, most memorable moment of 2023?
It's hard to pick. Every single day, we go through something hilarious. Like today, I buried my gloves. Not on purpose, obviously. I buried my gloves, and then I had to dig them out with a hand shovel 3 hours later. So I lost my gloves. Well, I buried them. I think I found one. Oh, fuck yeah. I found them, by the way. But earlier in the year, Zach and I, we were doing a pump chamber in, and he's got the rake in the water. Just, you can't see it. He's just raking it. The water won that day. The water won.
So a lot of everyday kind of events.
It's hard to pick a certain event because it's funny every single day. We always get a laugh out of each job.
So what I'm hearing is it's just a phenomenal place to work.
If you're not working for KWC,
What the fuck are you doing with your life?
honestly.
What's your name?
Connor White,
How long have you worked for Ken White Construction?
8 months.
What do you do?
General labor, doing a little bit of equipment work, but I like to be on the ground and putting in pipe.
What's your favorite piece of equipment and why is it your favorite?
The roller.
Oh, baby.
Anybody here in this fucking workforce knows I'm the roller king.
Yeah.
Taylor's giving me that title.
We put your name on the roller.
He's well announced that I'm the roller boy.
You're the roller man.
I'm the roller man.
You're the roller man. What was your funniest or most memorable moment of 2023?
Probably when Taylor was running around with a fucking tank top at our job site at Argue. And
I was doing that.
Being a poster girl, which we could probably put the picture up right now, but yes. Yeah. Probably most memorable.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Darren McCord.
How long have you worked for Ken White Construction?
I've been here about a year and a half now.
What do you do?
I'm an operator / laborer, so I do whatever I'm told and get her done.
What is your favorite piece of equipment and why is it your favorite?
So I actually got two for this one. I thought about this one pretty hard. That 750 dozer up in Campbell was pretty sweet, pretty fun. And
I would
then
agree.
I also really like the 299 with the Maltra. That's pretty sick and do a lot of damage.
Yeah, the fucking 750 Deer was sick. That was a nice dozer, wide track.
I'd have to say that Hempfield was pretty cool. Around that dozer, and then we also got that Komatsu dozer with all the GPS.
I was looking at photos from that today, and I'm like, if I had a job where I was having the most amount of fun just going there and like checking it out, it was that job. We needed like just the largest machinery to do it.
Every day you just go at her, and there's so much to do.
What was your funniest, most memorable moment of 2023?
Oh, I'd probably have to say camp day, swamping the four-wheelers. That's pretty awesome.
Mitch.
Just burying.
Co-op Mitch draining his fucking bike.
Oh yeah, flipping it over.
What's your name?
Mike Cousineau.
The Mike Cousineau?
The Mike Cousineau.
How long have you worked for Ken White Construction?
Almost 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Holy fuck, time flies.
That's when the shop started. Fuck. Yeah.
What do you do?
I kind of in charge of the shop, the yard. I run the topsoil operation, and I take care of fleet and equipment maintenance and service.
So not much.
Not much at all. Just hanging around, you know.
Just hanging around.
What's your favorite piece of equipment and why is it your favorite?
It's gonna sound a little biased because I've been in it a lot lately, but like the 325, just because, I mean, one, it's black, so it looks really cool. Two, it's just a nice size of machine to, one, move a lot of material, as well as be in a lot of tight-ish spaces. And the fact that it's got a rototilt on it is really cool because, I mean, you gain a lot of experience and knowledge learning what you can and can't do with a machine.
What is the most memorable project or job of 2023 to you?
It's a little bit different for me as opposed to the site guys, but like I would say for me is probably bringing in 400 loads of topsoil and had it screened and back out into trucks onto site within 2 weeks, which was crazy to me to move that amount of material in that short amount of time.
That is sick. That's a lot of material. What is your funniest or most memorable moment of 2023?
See, it's kind of a sketchy question because I wouldn't say it was funny, but getting a phone call from Taylor saying that the drive shaft of a dump truck was on the side of the highway, that was pretty memorable.
That was a memorable, yeah.
Like, hey, just load your tools up, and we got diesel fuel on the side of the highway.
Massive amounts of it.
Yeah, and just kind of making the best of a very shitty situation.
Walking the drive shaft down the side road of 417.
Keeping the traffic going as fast as it can go beside you.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Never forget that.
No, that was wild.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Taylor, I brought you here today to ask you,
Fuck you.
what's third
What's your
place?
name?
Oh, Catherine.
Cat what?
Cat.
Don't want to, okay. How long have you worked for Ken White Construction?
8 months. Eat a dick, Ruby.
Eat a fucking monster dick. What do you do?
I am a triaxle driver most of the time, but also get to switch back and forth between like equipment and other positions.
Well, recently you've been in the office too.
Recently been taking on more office jobs as well.
What is your favorite piece of equipment and why is it your favorite?
I love the 336 when I get to load myself in the 336. The most memorable job.
Memorable?
Blah, 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 blah. Old second line where I just about fucking died with the ground mat.
Oh, yeah.
The ground mats just fucking took out my mirror. Smashed the fuck out of everything. Scared the shit out of me. That was insane. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
The funniest moment was the truck pull. Texting you in the middle of the night, telling you that we entered truck 7 in the truck pull.
And then proceeding to send me a video of Wooby tied with ratchet straps to the back of truck 7. And I'm like, I'm camping with my family, and I'm like, fuck. Jill's like, what's going on? And I'm like, I don't fucking know.
It's 2 a.m. We've got all these trailers around us, and Wooby's just ratchet strapped to a KWC pickup.
Yeah, that was pretty good. What's your name?
Andre.
Interesting move by both truck drivers by not saying their last names.
Oh, Andre Camare. It's rare.
You sound like you had a little bit too much strength tonight.
Nope.
No, me neither. I still got lots in me. How long have you worked for Ken White Construction?
This is the tail end of my second season.
2 years. Wow, hey? That's fucking crazy. What do you do?
I mostly drive truck. A little bit of other stuff though.
What is your favorite piece of equipment and why is it your favorite?
Definitely the truck I drive, truck 18.
I would agree. It's probably our best vehicle.
Best looking truck in Ottawa.
I probably would agree with that. I'm biased, but I would.
Well, I am too.
What was the most memorable project or job of 2023?
Any of the Calabogie area jobs, because they were nice drives.
Yeah, they are. It's scenic.
So it's nice going back and forth.
What is the funniest, most memorable moment of 2023?
Most memorable would be my drive shaft falling off on the highway.
That was the second time we've gotten that.
Second, who else said that?
Mike, who's a no?
Yeah, of course.
That was wild.
Not funny, but definitely memorable.
And it happened twice. Driver error.
Definitely not driver error. 100% not driver error.
My name is Zachary Hodder.
How long have you worked for Camare Construction?
This is the end of my second season, so in March it'll be 2 years.
What do you do?
I am a lead hand. I basically support the foremans on site whenever they need help.
What's your favorite piece of equipment and why is it your favorite? Which might not be a biased question for you.
I'll tell you, anything I can sit in on a cold day, that's my favorite piece of equipment.
That's a good answer. What was the most memorable project or job of 2023 to you?
I would say it was with Dave on Turbo.
Playing the septic, the conventional.
That week that all the office guys went to Florida in the nice warm weather.
That's my favorite time.
Yeah, it was cool to see the way Dave thinks, Dave goes about things, kind of a throwback to the way it used to be.
My name's Alex.
No last name?
Colasante.
That's how you pronounce it. I've waited this whole time to figure that
not
out.
coleslaw?
That was actually just the purpose of this interview. Okay. You could leave.
Okay, sweet.
How long have you worked for Camare Construction?
9 months.
Oh.
Just about 9 months.
Same length of time to grow a baby.
I guess so.
Kind of looks like it.
That's JoJo's Pizza.
What do you do?
I'm a foreman for Ken White.
Do you? What is your favorite piece of equipment and why is it your favorite?
299 skid steer. My favorite by far.
Why?
Just because it's so versatile. I can do anything with it. And it's a beast. Thing can take down anything.
What was the most memorable project or job of 2023 for you?
There's a few. I think on the commercial side, I liked Exact Landscapes. I think on the residential side, it's got to be Shady Maple in Calabogie or Burnstown.
There's also Christmas music playing in the background. I just remembered that. Yeah. Hey, Dad! Last one is, what is the funniest or most memorable thing or event of 2023?
It has to be when Connor fell asleep on the roller while he was packing. Like
What?
full vibration out in the open, and he fell asleep. Like out cold, like this.
What is your name?
My name is Kyle Godbolt.
How long have you worked for Ken White Construction?
I've been here just over 2 years, I guess.
What do you do?
I'm in estimating, pricing jobs.
And what is your favorite piece of equipment and why is it your favorite?
Got a really nice black pen.
What was the most memorable project or job of 2023 for you? And this could be specific because, favorite one to price and then seen executed.
Probably the biggest septic we've done to date, putting those tanks in the ground.
What is your funniest, most memorable moment of 2023? The Christmas party?
Christmas party. I don't know about a specific moment, but the whole night.
What's your name?
My name is Brad Foster.
How long have you worked for Ken White Construction?
Almost 5 years.
What do you do?
A little bit of everything. I call myself project manager.
Is that what you call yourself?
I'd say so.
What is your favorite piece of equipment and why?
It's a tie between my Dell laptop or the backhoe. Big fan of the backhoe. It's a versatility machine, man.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of yourself. Jack of all trades, master of none. What was the most memorable project of 2023?
The commercial project we completed with Argue for Exact Landscapes, on my end, went smooth, flawlessly, no headaches.
Interesting. What is the funniest, most memorable moment of 2023?
At our Christmas party when Darren showed me the video of Connor sleeping while operating the roller. Not on the roller, while operating the roller, yeah.
And to prefix, we were on our own closed course private property at this time.
Sure.
Okay, what is your name?
Daniel.
Shit.
That's the hardest question.
How long have you worked for Ken White Construction? And I guess, because you were here with Co-op too.
July 2021, so it's been like 2.5 years.
Dang, that's fucking crazy.
It's the third winter I've been here.
Wow. What do you do?
I run equipment.
What is your favorite piece of equipment and why is it your favorite?
I do like running the 325 a lot. It's great with the road tilt. I also like running the loader at the airport. That's pretty fun.
What was the most memorable project of 2023?
I don't know.
Kempville?
Yeah, Kempville dug the pond.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. We were mudding. Yeah. That was pretty fun, actually. Yeah, I forget about that.
Okay, what is the funniest, most memorable moment of 2023?
Oh, yesterday. when after I broke the mulcher came off, and we just put it on the trailer, and then we turn around, and Mike's swinging the 325 out of the brush pile and setting it down, and the road tilt, and everything's covered in hydraulic oil. That was pretty funny.
I saw the footage, and I'm like, Daniel would be laughing. I'm like looking at it like, this is so expensive and downtime. Daniel's like, that is so funny. Okay, what's your name?
My name? Corey Lorette.
Corey motherfucking Lorette.
Corey White Lorette. There's a hyphen. There's a hyphen or a dash or whatever.
And for this Christmas, I'm adopting Corey. How long have you worked for Camare Construction? Let's hear it, baby.
8 years I've been with this company, the only company I've been with since I've lived in Ottawa.
That is the same amount of time I've been with my wife, and I'm already pretty sick of her, so.
The only thing is you gave her 2 babies. You gave me nothing.
It'd be kind of weird if I gave you 2 babies. I don't think it works like that. What do you do?
I am the foreman of one of our crews. So I run the jobs and make sure all the guys are working and make sure the quality stays up and that things get done in a timely manner on budget.
What is your favorite piece of equipment and why is it your favorite?
My favorite piece of equipment was the 257. I feel like I'm a wizard in the thing and just love the product I can produce out of that seat.
What was the most memorable project or job of 2023 for you?
The most memorable project had to be BBS. It was a job that had about a year of build up and anticipation that I knew was coming, and it was the most amount of tanks that I've ever put in one single job at one time. It was a daunting task, super deep, super big, super wet. We nailed it. Super proud of that one, and it just prepares us for the next one that could be even bigger.
Yeah, that was a really fucking good job. That was fun. What is the funniest or most memorable moment of 2023?
Thank God nobody got hurt. The funniest thing had to be the second time Andre's drive shaft fell off. Because it fell off twice. Yeah. And who does that?
How does that happen?
How does it happen? Like the first time was a little scary.
But first time still even like, what the fuck?
The phone call was pretty funny when he said, I don't know if I'm going to make it to site because my drive shaft's laying in the middle of the 417.
And it was in the middle of the road.
And again, you can reflect on it being funny now because nobody got hurt.
Yes, you can only laugh because it's now.
And nobody got hurt. Yeah. But the second time, like how does that happen? It doesn't happen. It happened. And then up at the top of the list more recently is Daniel's antics at the Christmas party. It was pretty hilarious.
I probably would agree with that. Again, another situation where it was funny after,
yes,
not during.
I was laughing during, but it got out of control. And
no, it wasn't. It was good.
Like you know how TV shows edit stuff to make it look better than it actually is. Well, this is real.
Yeah.
It will always be real. We always have fun. And when I meet people that have seen me on YouTube, they are shocked that we are the way we are in actual real life.
They're surprised you're real, not AI.
I might be AI. I might have died 3 years ago and they just replaced me with a clone like Elon Musk.
Okay, here we are answering some questions. I got Dad here with me. Dad, say hi.
Hi.
We got a glass of scotch. Dad, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Christmas. That was good. What's your name? It's for
Boss.
No. How long have you been at Camare Construction?
I've been in Camare Construction for 42 years.
That's it? Oh, I'd say you're our longest employee.
I don't know how long it's been, but I think it's been 42.
What was your most memorable project of 2023?
Most memorable project was when everyone was down in Florida, having all my estimators and project manager and Taylor were down in Florida in March, and I had to run job sites up here with the guys. It was actually a lot of fun to work with them and
be part of it and see how they actually operate as a team. It was good.
What's your favorite piece of equipment and why?
Favorite piece of equipment is the bulldozer because I'm very good on the bulldozer. I was, and I enjoyed it. It was a machine that when you went in, it was a mess, but when you left, it was something that you created and carved out, and it was clean looking when you were done.
What's your most funniest moment of 2023?
Oh, geez, funniest.
I would say the funniest moment, and it is business related, was probably when we were on Fremont Street in Las Vegas and Whoopi was there. And we got absolutely hammered, and we took that taxi ride home with Dylan, and Dylan was there, and you sat in the middle seats in the van between us, and the van had all these strobe lights on, and Dad was hammered. Actually, I have a video we can input right here. Dad's like, fuck yeah, motherfuckers! We were pretty drunk.
Yeah, that was funny, all right.
Las Vegas was a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
First one is from 3Gen Enterprises. He asked, how do you price your equipment into jobs?
I don't do the pricing anymore. You tell me.
Basically what I do is I break it down to our payment, our insurance for that machine, how much fuel it burns, how much def it burns, who's running it. I break it down, I find the true cost per hour of that machine, and we put that into our spreadsheets for our estimating. But there's an industry standard as well too that I think you need to mention. There's an industry standard for a 25 ton with a rototill. There's an industry standard for a triaxle.
Yeah, but it depends on the job too, and what you're looking at, like how you're pricing it, as far as how long you think that project's going to take to accomplish with that piece of machinery. And that's whenever you're taking your rates for the machine to calculate how much that job is worth.
Next one is from the dump trailer guy. How different is your dad's vision of the company today than yours?
The vision. My vision was growing the company larger into the commercial business to offset the residential.
I would say my vision was the same, but I think that the only thing that was different would have just been the scale. My vision now has changed. It's not so much numbers, and I think that it comes with growth. My focus is just being a business that people want to work at and enjoy working at, and creating a place where employees that are here can grow, and building relationships with people in the commercial and residential home builder world. That's really important to me. It's kind of my role. Okay, next question is, this is a really good one. It's from Stefan Contos. And he says, aside from manpower itself, what has been the most difficult part of scaling the biz and taking on more financial risk?
God, the most difficult part is the financing part of it.
It's having the money to grow.
Yes.
This year, I feel like there's a conversation of being profitable. Everyone wants to gloat about revenue and, oh, we did 8 million, we did 9 million, we did 12 million, I do 50 million. That's great and fantastic. How profitable is your business?
Don't chase the big number.
This is my opinion, is I think with growth, you sacrifice one or the other. There's no massive dividends coming back to the owners like people would assume of like, oh, they're making 200 grand a piece, they're making 100 grand, they probably take this, they profited this much off the job, and it's like the opposite of what people think of that. It's like every profit that you make when you're growing stays in the business, and that is it. Okay. This is a good one from Shane Ford, or SHXNE Ford. Most proud moment you've had in business?
Dude, the proud moment that I've had is just watching the company grow with Taylor and the guys, like the crew that we have. Like, it makes me feel good watching them learn and grow and take the company to the next level.
My most proud moment was probably the day that we took possession of the shop. And walking around here with you and Mom and Jill, and Kara was just a baby. And the shop was like plywood all over the sides, and there was wires dangling, the garage doors weren't there.
Yeah.
And it was just like this massive shop, what we thought was massive. Now we need more space, but I think that was a proud moment, walking around the day of possession of the shop and just kind of like looking and being like, holy fuck.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That was pretty proud. And then the day that we hung the Ken White Construction sign out front.
On the building.
That was really cool. Okay, next question from Jonah Logan. And this one is actually targeted at you. So just you will answer this. How does it feel to watch your son run the business and to start to take over the operation? It's what the people want to know, man.
It's a proud feeling, but a scary feeling, because I've been in control of the business for so long. To have to let it go, that's the scary part, but it's a good part. It's kind of a double edge on that for sure.
That's your favorite saying, a double-edged sword?
Yeah, don't put it in all the time, though, it would be.
That's going in. Okay, Jake Break 22. His question is more on the employee side. He said, how do you handle laborers that want to learn how to run equipment? I think what I would say to that, I want to make sure that everybody gets equal time to do it. But what I see a lot of now is a lot of impatience. And I think that you have to make it known to your employer and be like, hey, this is actually the path and progression of what I want to do. And then on the job site, talking to your foreman, like talking to Corey or Alex and being like, hey man, like I want to try and get in some machinery.
Yeah.
And hopefully they let you do that. There's a right place and right time for it.
Definitely start on the ground. And
putting in the time on the ground.
And watch, take in everything. And if you're the first on site, last to leave, the foreman's going to pay attention to that. And someday, you know, the operator may end up leaving. If you want to be an operator, it may end up leaving early one day, and you're going to stay and get in that machine. If you can get in, talk to your foreman. Like, that's how you're going to get into it.
Cameron Anderson, 23, says, if you had to start over, and so this is for you, well, for Grandpa, because you got it given to you too as well. If you had to start over, how would you start up the company?
First of all, I go work for another construction company. Start boots on the ground and take in whatever you can as far as learning how to run a business, run job sites, and then go get yourself a small piece of equipment and get into the business. Start that way. And then as you get more experience and it grows, well, you'll be pushed to the next level as you go.
I have a bit of a different take on that. I would say, yes, do that. But instead of leaving the company and doing it, what I would do if I was starting out tomorrow and there was no business, I would go and find a business construction company that the owner had no succession plan. He had no kids to give it to, and he was getting maybe kind of 45, 50 years old. And I would start with him, and I would make it known from day one that, like, my goal one day is to run this company and to be the owner.
That's another option.
Yeah, it's a different path. Yeah. The other one, a lot of people were wondering, was about social media. This is from Brad Anderson, 27, another Anderson. He was asking, do you have a social media content planner? Also, how do you find quality editors?
We got really lucky with Wooby.
We got lucky with Wooby, but I did it myself for 4 years, 4 years, and then brought on Wooby. We do have content planning. We have a schedule we stick to. We post every 2 weeks. That has been kind of what we've been doing lately.
As far as finding editors, find the guy on your team or site or that you know that flies a drone. Like, there's always guys with cameras and a little bit of interest who will explore that.
Yeah, that's actually a really good thing too. Yeah, there might be a guy who runs a shovel that's like, dude, I'll like take some drone stuff for sure. This guy's from M. Burt, 1999. Do you really need to go to the operator school to become a heavy equipment operator?
Hard no. I say what you need to do is you just need to get on into the construction business and start on the end of a shovel. Grow within the business and watch the operators and learn from them. Get in the machine the odd time, move it to park it at night or something, get used to it that way, and you'll learn. And if you have it to be able to run a machine. There's nothing wrong with, you want to learn how to run a machine, it'll give you the basics on running it. But it's not going to teach you the experience on how to run it on a job site.
Andrew _Burns 19 says, talk about the business going forward.
Well, I think that's kind of like maybe a group answer for you and I.
Yeah.
But as far as, sticking around for the next 20 years, that's Taylor.
I think what you'll see Ken White get more into the heavier commercial, larger commercial projects. But remaining strong ties to residential. That is one thing that I never really want to give up on, and you don't either. But getting deeper into commercial site servicing, sewer, water, storm water, maybe a little bit of subdivision work, lock grading, road building, that sort of stuff. I'll answer this one. I got this one was probably most out of anything else because people love when you buy stuff. _ Fraser McKenna said, next piece of equipment you want to buy. So people want to know that stuff. But I mean, we always say no.
It depends. We want to maintain what we have.
We want to maintain. We want to do more with what we have now.
Yeah.
Get some stuff paid down and then do another kind of, okay, we'll build up here. Mass.Sidmore said, what was the big turning point in the company?
Yeah, no, our big turning point in the company was like, we used to just do mostly residential. And back in 2000, we made the jump into the commercial business. For us at the time, that was very profitable. But at that time, it opened up my eyes going, rather than just depending on residential business, being able to do the residential and the commercial was a good offset to each other.
I would say a big turning point for me, I went into Dad's office one day and Dad had paperwork scattered from one end to the other. He was just overwhelmed and I was like, well, I'm not the guy to fucking help because I'm not smart, like book smart, numbers and stuff like that. So then it was kind of just realized that we needed an estimator in because like you want to do more work, you have to price more work. And I remember saying to Dad, like, if we don't price this work, the next guy's going to and get the job. So we're just giving work away. But that's what I truly believe, that mindset of getting an estimator and getting this one a lot. So this one was from Warren Bullock Jr. And he said, I feel like that you document the company very well and catch the working culture. But I don't think anyone truly knows how hard it must be to have been for your dad to say, okay, time to let the baby walk now, if that makes sense.
No, I mean, it is hard. It's like, it's not easy to walk away and not have anything to do with it. I'm not ready for that even, to say, okay, I'm only going to come in 1 day a week and not worry about things. But I got to get over it.
Yeah, suck it up.
Suck it up and watch it grow and succeed from there.
Here we grow again.
Here we grow again.
Yeah, every social media corporate company ever. Here we grow again, not hiring laborers. Goldthorpe17. I like the name. He says, will you ever expand outside of the Ottawa region? I think you need to perfect what you have here first.
I agree.
Because I feel like if we don't perfect what we have here first, and it's already kind of like, holy fuck, we just learned this, we learned that, then what do you think it's gonna be like if all of a sudden you're trying to go into a whole different region? It would be a shit show.
Yeah.
So yes, I would love to. I'm still young, 28. I would grow into Toronto when I'm 40 years old. I think I'll have the opportunity to, and I think I would. Like, why not? You got to have the right people and the right team in place, but I think that your team has to be dialed in currently where you are before you expand.
Yeah. You could start by expanding, in which we have. We had a 50-kilometer work area. Now we've got a 100-kilometer work area that we're working in, which is putting us into different counties, different areas that we're working. And that is a different logistics altogether, but it opens up a big door.
Next question is from Taylor White. Dad, when are you going to retire?
Oh, geez.
Do you have a plan for retirement?
No plan. You know, I'm taking Fridays off, trying to take Fridays off.
And you don't come in till later?
Yeah, and I come in later. I can leave when I want to leave. Will I retire? I'll probably never retire. It'll be semi-retire in order just to be involved in the business, but my role will be less. Like I say, it may become more of a mentor thing down the road, and not have to worry about the day-to-day operations and or the financing end of the business.
Yeah, but you won't ever retire.
No, that's what I mean.
You're always going to be doing something. Yes. There's no day of retirement, because what the fuck else are you going to...
No, I have to do something.
Stare at the wall, you die.
It'll be doing something for sure.
Any final thoughts? That was all the questions.
2023 was a good year, and 2024 is going to be even better.
What's going to make it even better?
What's going to make it better? We're going to be more efficient and make more money.
Okay. All right, that's a wrap. 2024, watch out.
Here we come.
All right, that's a wrap. Christmas video 2024. We got the market report going on up here on the TV. We got work being done. This is coming out on a later video to truck number 4 behind me. The bumper is off. We got a new bumper. It's being brought from Toronto. Thanks guys for watching. Just to summarize, I know we summarized very well in the interview with me and Dad, but you know, every day I get to go get up and do what I'm doing right now is a blessing. I'm very fortunate for everything that I have in life. Very fortunate for the team that we have here at Ken White Construction. And yeah, man, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. And all you guys watching and supporting that bought merchandise in 2023, that subscribed, that followed, that liked, that engaged, or just watched. Thank you very much. We'll catch you guys on the next video, maybe in 2024, but Happy New Year, 2023. We'll see you fucking later, 2024. Like we said, watch the fuck out. Take care. But of course, I didn't forget about you guys. Now watch the entire video to the very end, which is right now. And if you are one of those true patriots that watch the entire video to the very end, right now, I want you guys to comment down below, Ken White Construction. I don't think we've ever done that as a true Patriots word. So if you guys watch the entire video to the very end, comment down below Ken White Construction, because Ken White Construction is the name of this beautiful organization that I get to call my career, my job, my life. So Ken White Construction it is. We'll catch you guys on the next one. As always, take care.